Coach, finally getting able to play this game, it was originally scheduled, we had to get delayed, but finally being able to approach this game, kind of what's the feeling like on the team right now?
Yeah, very exciting. Going to Nashville. This game was planned a few years ago, and obviously due to COVID, it got pushed back a year. But I want to thank the fans for their patience. Staying with it, and now it's finally here, and it'll be a great experience for our fans. But from a student athlete experience, we built these into our schedule on every second year of trying to get to a destination game, and our guys are really looking forward to playing in a city that we've never been in, and a rink that we've never been in, and in an NHL city with a lot of our fans there.
You mentioned the fans being patient, waiting for this one. Kind of what's it been like seeing the buzz keep building around this?
Yeah, no, it's been really neat, and I know obviously from our player standpoint, they see this, and for us, there's an obligation there. A lot of people have spent their time and money, and they're planning on making their whole calendar year around this trip to Nashville. So for us, we want to bring our best and prepare for that and get to it. So we look at it as a business trip. A lot of people look at it as a vacation or a destination game where you have a great experience. We think we can do both. We can have a great experience, but also make it a business trip where there's a focus on trying to win a game.
Does it add to the pressure of it, Greg?
No, I don't think so. We talk a lot about our non-conference schedule, and we talk about the opponents that we face in our non-conference schedule and how it has to be, focused upon like an NCHC game. So I don't think there's any added pressure. We have pressure every time we step on the ice as far as trying to do the things we have to do to win games, and for us, it's a non-conference game that is big in the pairwise standings, and that we want to prepare and focus accordingly.
You guys have kind of struck that balance in New York and in Vegas where you did a little bit of sightseeing maybe, but you also got down to business with the game. How do you balance wanting the guys to have a unique experience and
that is a fine line, because we talk about being a business trip and trying to do everything you can to try to win that game, but we look at it as a team building event. When we went to New York City, and we went to Ground Zero and paying our respect as a team. We felt that was a team building thing of honoring, respecting of what happened in the world, and got a lot out of it. We feel that going there together, having us to maybe on our Friday, the day before game, collectively be together as a team and kind of check out the city of Nashville. I think that's another way of trying to bring our team together. So I think you can accomplish both.
What does a game like this do for your program? Being able to play in a game like this?
Well, it's highly the exposure side is to the ultimate. You're in an NHL city, an NHL market with media. You're playing against a very good program in Penn State. It's a situation where there's going to be a lot of people there, a lot of personnel as far as professionally NHL watching their prospects play. It's a situation where the light is on us in Nashville as far as that one game. It's not playing two games on a weekend, it's just one game. So yeah, the exposure will be high, and I think it's a situation where that's what we do here every single day when we come into the Ralph or go on the road.
Does the approach change of getting the guys ready for one game versus two, where sometimes you might have to save some gas and play two games, but you can just kind of go all in on one?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's one game. You have an extra day of preparation this week, knowing it's a Saturday game, so you get more things you can work on, and yeah, obviously rest is a big part of that too, but knowing that it's one 60-minute game where you want to get after it right away and put everything into it. So yeah, you want to put your best lineup forward, and you want to make sure that you don't leave anything on the table after the game.
I know on social media have been teasing the jerseys you guys are wearing. How did you guys come up with the design, or what was behind the jerseys?
Yeah, well, anytime you go to these kind of special events, you want to have something commemorative as far as to remember that, and I think it's just a way of just adding another layer to what we do here. And Dan Johansson and Jody Hodson, UND Athletic Department did an outstanding job of creating a jersey that'll be unveiled on Saturday. We're excited about it, and it's a situation where I think once the game is finished and it's history, that people can go back to it and remember that game through this jersey. And like I said, I think we're very excited about unveiling it on Saturday.
Penn State, preparing for them, I know they throw a ton of pucks on net. Did you prepare anything different, or what things do you guys really need to do well against a team that does that?
Yeah, well, I think biggest thing is taking time and space away to prevent that. They're going to get shots on net, but the way they put shots on net from everywhere, we got to make sure we know how to defend the next play. You know what I mean? As far as boxing out and making sure that we have possession of the pucks and making sure that we're playing tight as a 5-man group coming up and down the ice. So yeah, that's part of the way they play. But obviously the way we play a very team first, very tight defensive game where we feel that puck possession's a big thing. And like I said, it's one thing that they do, but we do a lot of good things here too.
Your thoughts on all the former players that are going to be back from so many different eras that are coming to this game?
Well, you know what? It's going to be neat to see because you look at some of the alumni that we've talked to. They've been really excited about it. They've got the majority of their teams that they've played with coming back, and so they've made it like a reunion event for a lot of alumni as far as their teams. Then you look into the Islanders are playing before us on Saturday, and you got Brock Nelson and Zach Parise, and Brock just reached out to me here a couple of days ago about trying to get together on Friday for a coffee. I think that's outstanding. As far as having guys that are still in the NHL that are ingrained and watching every move that we make here at North Dakota. So it's going to be great with alumni and obviously those guys playing with the Islanders.